Clemson Tigers are 2011 ACC champions, the first conference title in 20 years for this Clemson program.
We're here with Clemson coach Dabo Swinney. Coach, you've got Taj Boyd, Sammy Watkins, Andre Ellington. The offense, is it going to be as explosive as last year? Should fans be fired up to see these guys out in the field?
Well, I hope so. I'll be very disappointed if those guys just decide not to be good players anymore. That's our plan. You know, we've got a lot of good skill on our team. Receiver, running back, tight end, quarterback, DB, linebackers. We're blessed with some skill. But just like over on the defensive side, the big thing for us is going to be the development of our offensive line. We've got 3 new starters up front, a couple of sophomores, and a freshman or 2 that's going to have to be in the mix and come through for us. So look forward to getting back out there, and I'm excited to see Taj Boyd with a full year under his belt as the starter. Last year he kind of had a lot to prove. This year I don't think he feels like he's got a lot to prove. I just think he's more focused on being a better quarterback.
Do you try to keep Taj Boyd more in the pocket and not run him as much as he did last year? Because there's not much experience behind him in the quarterback position.
No, there wasn't any experience behind him last year. Last year our backup was a true freshman and never played. This year, at least we got Cole Stout, who played pretty good bit last year. But no, we got to be who we are, and that's what we're committed to. In fact, we want him to be a better runner. That's one of the things in studying our quality control. That's an area that he can improve in. It's just decision making within our running game. When to hand it, when to keep it, and then when he does run it, run it a little bit more effectively. And part of that goes into him maintaining his conditioning, taking care of his body. He looks great. He's about 220 pounds right now, and he's a better player at 220 than he is at 235. So I'm excited about him moving around, and he made a lot of plays outside of the pocket, throwing the ball. But the big thing is when he is moving, when he is running, whether it's a design run or some type of scramble or just movement in the pocket, whatever. The big thing that we got to have from him is to not put the ball in jeopardy. To take care of the football. He led our team in turnovers. So if he'll just improve in that area right there, he's going to be a better player.
You guys could have given yourselves a game or 2 to kind of get used to the season, get comfortable, but you guys schedule Auburn week 1. Part of your strategy, huh? Don't waste no time, take anybody on?
I just play whoever they put on the schedule. I don't make those decisions, but I can't seem to quite get rid of Auburn. We've been having a date with them every year, it seems like. This will be our 3rd year in a row to play them. And kind of the rubber match, big game down there at their place, big game at our place last year. We split that, so neutral site, neutral crowd, should be a humdinger down there in Atlanta. So look forward to it.
Well, how excited are you to see what Coach Venables is going to bring to this defense? What can we expect scheme-wise of what it's going to look like? Well,
the big thing is I didn't want to lose the foundation that we've put in place the last 3 years, because we've done a lot of good things. But one of the main things is hopefully being able to simplify a little bit, especially with the amount of young guys that we're going to have to play, and then probably add in a few more zone principles. Versus certain types of teams that we'll face.
Last thing, really quick, are we going to see Sammy Watkins game 1 against Auburn?
Well, everybody's asked me that, and I'm going to kind of render his punishment when the team gets back. Once we get camp started, I can sit down and talk to him. Anytime you're trying to decide punishment for a young person, well, okay, what's their past decision making? Have they been in my office for other things? And Sammy's been exemplary since the day he arrived at Clemson. He's been a great student. He's been a very consistent decision maker. He's taken ownership of this mistake. He hasn't run from it. But we'll quickly put this to bed and move forward, and I expect him to go on and have a great season, and hopefully this will be a valuable lesson for him that he'll learn from for a long time.
Coach, thanks.
Thank you.
You're watching the ACC Digital Network. You can follow us on Twitter @the ACCDN.